with total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Ohio State's offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when the
breaks into the open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's got it on the right. On the move at the 30. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fit it in the window for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Commodores' offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And the Commodores send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, what a move to get room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll try the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This offense offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this. Oh, it's out! Defense falls on the wall. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Across the 10. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Back to throw, it's Evanson. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. He leaves it with his back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. To the air on first down. It's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give out of the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time it's complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking to throw, it's Evanson. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the big fella. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Commodores will hustle to the line.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Fires to the right. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Commodores had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Here's the pressure. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. It's third and goal and third and long. To the air, it's Evanson. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. Are forced to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The inside handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to pass, it's Evanson. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened.
Back to pass on second down. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Dropping back, it's Evanson. Fires to the wideout. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. Hunt is on its way. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds a man on the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Galladay. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back in. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you've thrown in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 10 over Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Turning it on!
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. To the air, it's Evanson. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly what you want from your quarterback. Hanging in there, letting the route develop, throwing the football down the field while you're getting hit, and the receiver does the rest and runs into the end zone for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's been running hog wild since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw. It's Evanson. Rushes on him. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. In search of their 1st touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Power football with the run. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A little release to the back. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? Punt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
It's 3rd down.
Back to pass, it's Evanson. Here comes the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Hand off from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it on the left. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Evanson. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find a man. He just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got the 1st down and more.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.